Hello and welcome back to a new episode of PhD Diaries. In today's video, I want to chat with you about some ups and downs that I come across recently as a PhD candidate in her 4th year. Let's start with the good side. As you can see, I was making my way to uni. I was gonna meet my study mate to do research together, and I haven't been back to this library for a long time, so it was good to smell the books again and get into the rhythm in the new semester. I met some PhD friends lately and checked if everyone was doing okay. It was really lovely to meet them and have their company, but at the end of the day, we still need to be back on ourselves again because eventually the thesis has to be done individually. I consider my own PhD journey relatively smooth, at least for the past 3 years. Although there are some struggles of juggling between teaching and doing research, I didn't really bump into any big difficulty that I couldn't overcome. But now, as I'm stepping into the 4th year, I can see some challenges coming. I'll explain to you more in the later part of the video, but now, follow me to grab some food for lunch.
这边变化真的好大，认不出来。
这两栋楼都是新的，这些都是新的。跟观众朋友们分享一下你的读博刚刚开始读博的生活如何
Should I say it in English or should I say it in Chinese?
If you want to show off.
It's not just about showing off, but more about, getting myself into that rhythm. But I've been feeling very surreal because I've just resigned my previous role and
the salary got
and the
cut.
salary is like almost, I guess, 1/4 less than what I used to
No,
earn.
but you are happy to live a research life.
But that's also true because I felt better instantly after I resigned.
Wow.
Sorry, but I don't miss the work. I'm looking forward to whatever is ahead for me and just enjoy the simplicity of being a student for a little bit.
Wow! Nice job, team!
If you remember Mark, he went straight to work in advertising after his master's degree, but now he's a student again. I'm very happy for him to start this new PhD journey. Everything is so fresh and new, reminding me of the time when I first started, but now, as I'm approaching the end, I kinda have mixed feelings about it. Hi. I'm working on my writing today. Not really working on writing, but I'm reading some research and then thinking about how I can structure a chapter which I want to turn into a paper. You know, how a PhD is different from other degrees is that it's because of its originality. Like you have to contribute something original to the current studies based on your independent research. For this originality, I'm just I don't know what I can contribute to, because at this stage, I'm writing my thesis and also seeing a lot of people who conducted similar studies like mine using similar kind of approaches, like they finish their PhD and they also have published some work. So that sometimes I'm thinking if there are so many people already wrote about this, what's the point of my research? Is there anything really new about it? There are more and more people start to write about this. It's getting harder to find a research gap. This is my frustration recently. And today I'm looking at this paper. I have no idea how can I write my own paper. I think it's also probably because now it's in the afternoon and I have been staring at my laptop for a long time, and it's also because my window is western facing kind of window, so the sun is going into the apartment. So my apartment is getting really hot right now, which increased my frustration by staying in this place. I will finish this paper, and maybe have a walk outside if it's not too burningly hot. people keep talking about the importance of building a life outside of research or any career, I find it quite helpful to have a regular hobby like doing Pilates. It makes me feel stronger to combat uncertainty in life and have something to look forward to doing every week, even when my work isn't really going well all the time. Here we go, outfit of today. I'm going to my office at the campus and then gonna stay there for the afternoon. Think about how I can write my paper, and then I will catch up with a friend for dinner. That's the plan. Let's go. Alright, as for the challenges, I think it's mostly intellectual challenges when writing my thesis and the incoming financial and existential uncertainty. A harsh reality that I have to think about in my 4th year is that my scholarship stipend, my visa, my student status, everything is coming to an end, and how am I gonna address these? I don't know yet. Right now, I just want to focus on research output. I know if I think too much, it's gonna make me feel even more stressed. Not to mention the existential crisis when you are turning 30. Well, that's another story. Anyhow, lots of students are under stress, but look how chill they are lying on the lawn. Despite all the difficulties, living in the moment, alright? Because you're gonna miss your 20s anyway. I have dinner with my friend eating this fish covered in chili. Need to spice things up for a bit. And that's the end of today's video. Hope you enjoy and see you in the next one. Bye!